assisting with library programs, guiding visitors through Sky Harbor, joining neighborhood safety groups. Each year, City of Phoenix volunteers donate thousands of hours towards supporting programs just like these. My name's Christina Flan, and I'm a City of Phoenix volunteer. Volunteers are so important to helping provide city services to residents. In fact, the city recently honored some of these outstanding individuals at the second annual Impact Volunteer Awards, held right here at Steele Indian School Park. Mayor Stanton kicked off the event.
The whole point of this evening is to have a celebration of the city's partnership with the people of this city. Sometimes we use the word investment in our human capital, but what we really mean is doing all we can to support the city, the people of the city of Phoenix. We could not do what we do without your support. And I know we said that every single year, but we mean it more this year than ever. We really couldn't accomplish what we are accomplishing at the city without the citizens of Phoenix stepping up to the plate and providing incredible service on a volunteer basis so that we can continue to provide first-class service. Despite our difficult budget times, we did a survey of the people of the city of Phoenix, and they have said that they are more satisfied with the City of Phoenix services now than ever in our city history. And yes, we have great people at the city that provide that service, but we have great volunteers that have stepped up to the plate and made sure that many plates that otherwise would have fallen have not fallen during this worst recession since the Great Depression. So when I say we cannot do what we need to do as a city without you, that is not fluff talk, that is serious statement about where we are. We could not have some of our wonderful mountain parks and preserve centers, our interpretive centers. They wouldn't be open if they weren't staffed by incredible volunteers. The incredible police work that is done, cold cases, working with our volunteer block watch associations. Police work couldn't be done at the level it's done without partnership with our community groups. Phoenix Center for the Arts has been now run by a nonprofit with hundreds of volunteers. It's a spectacular facility. It's being run better now than almost ever, and so much of the work is done by volunteers. We're going to accomplish our goal of getting every child in the city of Phoenix to read by third grade, but that can only be accomplished because of a partnership that we're announcing tomorrow with AARP through Experience Corps to get many of our second career residents who want to get more active in the community, just need to be asked to be in the community, to come to our libraries, to come to our after-school programs, and provide their skills to help our young people read. What they're doing is incredibly important for the future of our city, the future of our economy. The list goes on and on and on about the great services that are provided that can only be done because of the people that are being honored here in this room. So I would just say, as mayor, I am humbled to stand before you. I want to personally offer my thanks. I know each and every council member, those here and those that weren't able to make it, also want to say thank you for what you do. You obviously don't do it for the money. You do it because you love this city, you love serving people, and you love the service that you are able to provide. So I am a very, very grateful mayor tonight. Thank you for what you've already done and what the volunteers in this room will do in the future. Each of you are well deserving of the awards that you are receiving.
You know, it's over 30,000 volunteers we have in the city of Phoenix, and it's a value of over $13 million in contributed time. And as the mayor mentioned, this is a time when people are thinking a lot about budgets, but it was at a time like this about 5 years ago where the council decided to start the citywide volunteer program. So out of these difficult times comes great opportunity, and this is one of those programs that grew out of the last time when we had budget difficulties, and how important it is that you're here. We talk about volunteers, and that's such a generic word. I know what you really represent is a companionship, or an extra set of ears or eyes for city staff, or a welcoming face to someone who's lost at the airport or in a park, or a helping hand. All those things is what you do. That's what you represent. Thank you. You are clearly set apart from the 30,000 by being here to get these awards.
Both the mayor and city manager first recognized a special group of individuals who truly embody Phoenix's spirit of service. Take a look. Gary Payne is a longtime volunteer park steward and has helped coordinate public programs, keep preserve areas clean, and lead guided hikes.
Mia Sanchez is an AmeriCorps Vista member, supporting the citywide volunteer program and the Blight Buster program. Mia continues to help the city build our volunteer capacity.
Norman Harai is a dedicated volunteer with the Parks Department's Pueblo Grande Museum, where he helps in many capacities, including serving as the director for the museum's Indian Market.
Ron and Myrna Tweedy are volunteers with the Phoenix Neighborhood Patrol Program and assist the police department by patrolling their neighborhood, serving on citizen review boards, and coordinating community events.
Francisco Torres volunteers at the McDowell Senior Center and is part of a volunteer group who packs, sorts, and distributes food 3 days a week for individuals and families in need.
Adelita Godinez volunteers with the police department's Explorer program, where she helps with critical community outreach and public safety events.
Steele Indian School Park is one of District 4's proudest attributes. Another, its dedicated men and women who donate their time toward helping their community. Nancy Pang volunteers at the Chinese Senior Center, where she created a Mandarin singing group, and also assists with a Cantonese singing group.
Judith Ornelas is the leader of the Vecinos Unidos Siempre Block Watch, the city's first Spanish-speaking block watch group.
Georgia Sepic is a volunteer with the city's prosecution office and participated in the Canyon Corridor Neighborhood Association's Quality of Life Plan.
Anna Sepic also volunteers with the prosecution office and helps coordinate community meetings and events. She also provided venues to host classes on domestic violence with refugees.
Eric Gonzales is a volunteer police explorer, volunteering his time by assisting with various public safety and community outreach events throughout the city.
Accepting the award for Johannes Williams is her son, Mr. Williams. Johannes is a District 4 resident who volunteers at the Senior Opportunities West Senior Center, assisting with special events and the Fit Phoenix program.
From Metro Center to Deer Valley, District 1 boasts an abundance of key Phoenix locations. But this community also treasures its volunteers who make their city a great place to live. Leroy Stolz volunteers with the police department's Phoenix Neighborhood Patrol program, serves on the Kimberly Way Block Watch Group, and is chairman of the Black Mountain Community Alliance.
Jack Pesnel is a volunteer with the Phoenix Neighborhood Patrol program and serves on the Westtown Block Watch and Cactus Park Community Alliance.
Kim Sterling volunteered with the Human Services Department and helped lead the charge to develop the city's domestic violence roadmap to success.
Lucia Howard also helped develop the city's domestic violence roadmap to success, helping Phoenix become a national leader in ending domestic violence.
Gail Morgan is an active volunteer with the Metro Neighborhood Block Watch and Metro Business Alliance. She serves as a liaison between her groups and the council office and is always ready to take on new tasks.
Robin Mofford is a dedicated volunteer in the Cactus Park Community Alliance, the Phoenix Neighborhood Patrol Program, and the Rancho Encanto Block Watch.
These next award recipients from District 2 constantly strive to improve their city, demonstrating the true meaning of giving back. Whitney Jacobson volunteers with the city's Community Prosecution Bureau and has been instrumental in working with teen members to serve on the teen court program, benefiting the Palomino neighborhood.
David Travis volunteers weekly with the fire department's Community Assistance Program, helping individuals who have experienced a traumatic event. Mr. Travis served over 700 hours of his time last year.
Joanne Woodfill has served as an accessibility compliance enforcement volunteer with the police department since 2001, patrolling parking lots to ensure accessible parking spaces are available for those who need them.
Bob Gagnon volunteers 2 days a week as a navigator at Sky Harbor International Airport, where he has volunteered since 2001.
Ken Satoyoshi is a new park steward who has already served 100 hours of his time helping to beautify trailheads throughout the city's mountain preserves.
Debra White is a dedicated volunteer navigator at Sky Harbor International Airport, where she serves as a welcoming presence to over 100,000 passengers each day.
District 3 volunteers are truly committed to serving the public. Councilman Gates was present to honor these dedicated individuals. Bonnie Mooney volunteered 500 hours last year at the Sunny Slope Senior Center, coordinating the center's annual craft event.
Jane Kayser also volunteers at the Sunny Slope Senior Center, assisting with the annual craft event, and helped raise over $1,200 for additional activities at the center.
Rex Dunlap volunteers at the Mesquite Library branch, teaching English as a second language classes, where he continues to build the program and increase participation.
Genie Smith is a volunteer blight buster with the Neighborhood Services Department and works hard to revitalize and beautify her neighborhood.
Jim and Susan Nace are active District 3 volunteers and work tirelessly to help make a difference in their community by participating in Block Watch and GAIN events.
Lynn Soalce volunteers as a behavioral health specialist with the fire department.
Pharrell Kennemore is a volunteer in Council District 3 and serves as a community leader in assisting with community events and programs. West Phoenix's pride is evident in its residents who consistently give back to their neighborhoods. Here are the awardees from District 5.
Trinidad Murphy volunteers at the Palo Verde Branch Library, where she instructs bilingual computer classes and helps individuals seeking employment.
Faith Weese is a true community leader working with students from Grand Canyon University to revitalize neighborhoods and coordinate special events. She even facilitates tutoring opportunities between GCU students and refugees and Spanish-speaking children in the community.
Lee Ripstein is a former U.S. Marine and Korean War veteran who has volunteered with the police department's Motorist Assist program since 1998, serving more than 5,100 hours of his time.
Our next three recipients are part of the Super Estrella Moms of Estrella Middle School. They are active volunteers with the Phoenix Neighborhood Patrol Program and work hard to help revitalize their neighborhoods and provide educational opportunities for children.
Ahwatukee and the Biltmore are iconic destinations in District 6, and contributing to this district's appeal are its countless volunteers, including this special group.
Marvin Sondag is a volunteer park steward with the Parks and Recreation Department and helps with the National Trail Trek, Phoenix Summit Challenge, and guided hiking programs in the mountain preserves.
Linda Sowinski is a dedicated volunteer at the Pecos Senior Center, where she leads the chair exercise program 3 days a week, and also served as the site council president.
Lori Elvendahl volunteers with the Parks and Recreation and Human Services Departments at the Devonshire Senior Center. Carol DeKai also volunteers with the Parks and Recreation and Human Services Departments at the Devonshire Senior Center and helps coordinate and sponsor special events.
Jim Goman volunteers as a park steward at South Mountain Park, where he assists with various programs and helps keep the trails safe for hikers.
Raymond Morgan volunteers with the Fire Department's Community Assistance Program, where he is part of a two-person team who assists individuals and families in crisis situations.
Joe Miller has served over 1,200 hours of his time as a navigator at Sky Harbor International Airport, where he has volunteered since 2009.
District 7's award recipients consistently uphold Phoenix's commitment to serving our communities. Take a look at these awardees. Jesus Villalobos serves with the Los Osos Neighborhood Association and Block Watch, which started the District 7's Take Back Our Neighborhood program.
Frances Urquidez volunteers at the McDowell Senior Center, where she sorts, packs, and distributes emergency food bags for residents.
Ruby Hill is a member of the Crochet Circle of Friends at the Desert West Senior Center.
Mary Chavez is a member of the Crochet Circle of Friends at the Desert West Senior Center and helped crochet and donate 500 items for premature infants.
Gabriela Garza is a dedicated District 7 volunteer who serves her community by participating in Los Osos Neighborhood Association and Block Watch.
Rick Sane is a volunteer with the Phoenix Police Department and serves his time assisting with Phoenix neighborhood patrol classes and staffing community events, such as the prescription drug take-back event.
Aurelia Peers volunteers at Senior Opportunities West Senior Center and serves on the center's advisory board. She also assists with the Fit Phoenix programs. District 8 loves its volunteers. Councilwoman Gallego helped present the awards to this last group from her district.
Laura Taylor volunteers with the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, helping 168 residents claim $200,000 in tax credits in 2013.
Marquelis Graham volunteers with the Parks and Recreation Department at Verde Park, assisting with senior programs and facilitating activities for children and mentoring youth.
Gilbert Mesa is a volunteer at the Senior Opportunities West Senior Center and serves with the Food Surplus Distribution Program.
Pauline Tafoya also volunteers at the Senior Opportunities West Senior Center and helps make 150 bags of produce weekly for families in need.
Kennethy Franklin is a volunteer with the Fire Department's Cadet Program, where he helps coordinate interviews and training opportunities for new cadets.
Mary Alvarez volunteers at the Marcos de Niza Senior Center, where she serves as a lead volunteer for the Garden Club, coordinates special events, and helps with the food distribution program.
Sadly, Pat Willett recently passed away. Her friend and neighbor Alice Curry accepted her award for 14 years of service as a navigator at Sky Harbor International Airport. Pat spent nearly 5,000 hours of her time assisting airport passengers. Congratulations to all of the award recipients. If you'd like to learn more about the city's volunteer opportunities, visit phoenix.gov/volunteer or call 602-495-7195. We can all do more. We can make Phoenix great. For Phoenix 11, I'm volunteer Christina Flan.